Aviation Camp was established in 1911. The Naval Aviation Camp stayed there a couple of years before everybody got together one day and said, the weather is a lot better in Pensacola, Florida. But it started here. That was 100 years ago. But what about today? Right now, as we speak, the George H.W. Bush, the aircraft carrier, is about 100 miles off the coast of Pakistan, flying missions in support of our troops on the ground in Afghanistan. 26 sorties today, triple cycle, 7 hours in duration. Taken off from the deck of that carrier, feet dry 100 miles, another 400 miles up across Pakistan, through the mountain passes into Afghanistan. Tank in the way in, hour-and-a-half vol period. Tank again, another hour-and-a-half vulnerability period. Directly talking to people on the ground and supporting them in all ways. Directly sending the information from their cockpit to their rover units on the ground. On the way back, repeat the process, come in, 7 hours. So when you think about it that way, there's folks that are taking off right now. It's about an 8 or 9 hour time difference. And about the time that we're wrapping up today, they'll be making their night pass to come in and make the deck of the Bush. So I think we should keep that in mind today as we're talking about the history. We should think about where we are right now and the naval aviators who are out there today doing amazing things. Very special thanks goes out to the William M. Wood Foundation. Without their generous support, we simply would not be able to have this event. So I thank them for their generous donation and support for this conference. I'd also like to thank the Naval Academy for allowing us to have this event on the yard and make it an education event. And for the Naval Institute, education is at the core of our mission. So we thank the Naval Academy. We look forward to future events such as this because this collaboration and cooperation has been excellent. It's now my special honor to introduce a welcome video from our 41st President of the United States, a proud naval aviator who wanted to be with us here today.
It's a pleasure to join you in Annapolis as we mark the 100th anniversary of naval aviation. I'm honored to address today's midshipmen preparing for careers as Navy and Marine Corps aviators. The first 100 years of naval aviation have shaped a unique chapter in U.S. history, a chapter of vision, bravery, victory, sacrifice, and technological prowess. Throughout this journey, the men and women who fly our aircraft have remained a constant. I saw our pilots' bravery and skill when I was flying torpedo bombers off the USS San Jacinto in World War II. I depended on their bravery and skill when I was Commander-in-Chief, and I cheer their bravery and skill as I watched them deploy on the Navy's newest aircraft carrier, the USS George H.W. Bush. As we move this great nation forward and meet each new challenge, naval aviation will play a vital part. This conference documents a glorious history, and it looks to the future, to the excitement of launching into the unknown skies of tomorrow.
We thank President Bush, who reported that, as you can see, especially for this event. He's a very proud naval aviator. Our keynote speaker today, in the morning session, is Admiral Joseph Greer. He's a Naval Academy grad, a former commandant. He excelled as a carrier-based attack pilot and commanded at all levels in the Navy, ultimately serving as Commander-in-Chief Pacific from 1996 to 1999. I think it would also be worth mentioning that he was a test pilot. There's pilots and there's test pilots, and he was qualified in over 50 type model series aircraft. Following 35 years of active duty, he then went on to serve as the U.S. Ambassador to China for 1999 to 2001. Currently, he's the James R. Schlesinger Distinguished Professor at the Miller Center at UVA, as well as advisor to the Stanford-Harvard Apprentice Defense Project. It's my honor to introduce Distinguished Naval Officer and Naval Aviation